I'm running for governor because I refuse to look the other way while Ohio continues to go backwards on so many measures.
The wrong direction. That's where Amy Acton says Ohio is going right now. While those in power at the State House focus on hot-button culture war issues, Acton says that's not what Ohioans are talking to her about.
They talk about things like childcare, aging in place, being safe.
Before the pandemic, as health director, she says she helped the governor reach a settlement on opioids and helped deal with radiation leaking from a weapons plant in southern Ohio.
I was able to get so much done, even with many of the legislators that we have today.
And she looks back to her own childhood, part of it spent in poverty, in the foster care system, as shaping her beliefs and her interest in service.
I didn't realize it then that I was learning that your zip code can predict on average how long you will live and what kind of life you will have, far more than your genetic code.
And then the COVID pandemic hit. That's when Acton became a daily part of Ohioans' lives, appearing with the governor every day. Some found her and DeWine comforting in the early days of the crisis, but for others, both became polarizing figures.
Do you think that most people have a positive impression of you from that time or a negative impression of you from that time?
Well, I can tell you that was an honor of a lifetime to serve. I am so proud of what we did. We were able to reopen faster than other states because we took quick, decisive, swift action. We faced a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic where in the beginning, if you went in the ICU right here in Columbus and you were in the ICU, you had a 50% chance of dying. By June, that number was down to 5%.
But shutdowns and restrictions became unpopular, leading to a backlash.
There was hate, and the hate is real, certainly. But what I saw in this state, I can't say enough, the love was so much greater than the hate.
That hate included armed picketers in front of her home.
Why did you step away? Was it because of the picketers? Was it because of the criticism?
A lot of the media got it wrong on that.
Acton says she quit the Post because state lawmakers were pressuring her to back orders and laws that she says were not based in science.
I stepped down because, quite frankly, pressure began to come on the governor and me from the legislator, from others. Special interests wanting orders to be written for their special interest, quite frankly, would have hurt and possibly killed Ohioans.
Are you ready to be able to deal with that kind of politics again? Because you've still got a lot of those forces in the State House right now.
We sure do. And that said, there are many good people on both sides of the aisle who want to be public servants, who want to help raise the common purpose, want to govern out of common sense. And what I can tell you is I will work tirelessly with anyone who put the interests of Ohioans first.
So far, Amy Acton is the only Democrat in the race, but there are other names being mentioned, including former U.S. Rep. Tim Ryan, former U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown, and Ohio House Minority Leader Allison Russo. But right now, no word from them yet as to whether any of them will run. Find all of our profiles of these candidates for governor on our website. For now, on your side, I'm Tom Bosco, ABC 6 News.